Hi, this is Anita from Reluctant Low Carb Life. If you've been listening to me, you know that I have been talking about recently my taking up swimming. And I want to talk today a little reasons why I enjoy swimming, but also I want to introduce to you an app that I'm using. I want to say at the very beginning that I do not earn any affiliate income, anything from recommending this app. I am just telling you about this app and my own experience in using it and why I believe in using it. The app is called MySwimPro. I have really enjoyed it, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the pros and cons of it and a little bit about my own experience in using it, so maybe it can help you if you decide it's something that you want to do. Here are the 10 reasons why I love MySwimPro app. I love the personal coaching through AI. That the SwimPro app will look and they'll give me some personalized coaching for me to be able to do. I love the fact they have a little coach that claps for me and says, good job, you did a good job, you completed your workout today. I know it's not real, but it makes me feel good at the end of a workout, like somebody's there, somebody noticed, even if he is AI, but at least he noticed and realized that I got it done and did it. It tracks my time and my swimming, so I've been thinking more about my swimming and my time. It's compatible with my Apple Watch. That's what I really love because I swim with an Apple Watch. And I love the fact that my SwimPro and the program is right on my Apple Watch, so it tells me exactly what I need to do. Sometimes, because my eyesight's not so great, I maybe can't read it all the time. But so I actually print it out too, because if I'm kind of waiting for the next set or I want to see what the next set is, I have it printed out. I know exactly what my plan is. So what I've been doing is I've been picking out like 4 different programs to do for a month. This is what I've decided I'll do. That for me, if I swim 4 times a week, is I do each of those programs once a week. Then the next month I will switch again. And then I print those out. I put them in little plastic bags so they don't get, they can be there at the edge of the pool. And then I pick those out and I say, okay, here's the one I'm doing today. And I have it right there. I can read the program. And I follow that program on my watch and on the sheet. That's how I find for me that it works. I really can't stress enough that whatever exercise you're going to do, I really think you need to have some kind of program in it. You can just go out and walk, and you can walk without any type of purpose at all. Still great, you're going out to walk. But how much better is if you go out to walk with some type of purpose to say, I'm going to speed up my time. I'm going to maybe try to jog a little bit. I'm going to, try to do this. I'm going to have this goal to be able to do or complete this. I am a great believer in that type of focused exercise. I know not everyone is. I was swimming with someone the other day who was actually a pretty good swimmer, but I was quite surprised that, no focus at all in as far as it went with the exercise. And then I noticed that those people that don't have a focus, they swim a little bit, they hang on the side of the pool, they swim a little bit more, they hang on the side of the pool. They have no idea how far they've gone. They have no idea how much they've gone. And even if they've spent the same amount of time as me in the pool, I can guarantee they probably have done half as much as I have done. So that's why whatever exercise you choose, I think it's really important you have some kind of focus and goal with it. That you don't just go out there and just do nothing, that you really decide you're going to have a focus. And that's one reason why an app like MySwimPro app, that's why I love it, because it kind of gives me that focus that I need with my exercise. You have no need for the written plans. Like I said, you can print them out. You don't have to write them down. I can view my stats on my iPhone. It keeps my stats on my iPhone. It tells me how fast I'm going, whether I've improved, whether I haven't improved. It's a consistent reminder for me to swim. I set how many days I want to swim. And if I didn't quite make it, they say, oh, you didn't make it this week. But it really helps me to keep myself more on track. It has a countdown feature on my watch. And so when I'm starting my next set, I can actually feel it on my watch, tapping on my wrist, that it's time to start. I like that fact that it gives me that type of notice. I love the fact of embracing technology. In today's world, we need to embrace technology. Any way you can embrace technology to help you live a more healthy life, I believe that we should be doing it. MyFitnessPro is an example of that. It gives a structured approach. As I've said before, exercise needs to have a structured approach. You should have a structured approach to your exercise because it will just help you to really make sure you're getting out there. And it's basically fun. Some of the cons for me was one was a learning curve. The first time, a couple times I used it, I really didn't understand how to use the app. I was having a hard time with the app. I was struggling a lot with it. I had to write them for a little bit of tech support. They were good about answering that, but I struggled quite a bit with how to use the app. It does cost money. There is a cost to it, so you have to be committed because there's a cost. You have to understand a bit about the swim drills because they're going to give you swim drills. But the great part about MySwimPro is they have a lot of videos to show you the swim drills. But if you have no idea how to do the swim drill or you forget the swim drill, then that can be a problem. You should have a smartwatch for it. You can do it without a smartwatch. You can input it in manually, but that to me seems quite cumbersome. That it's so much easier if you have a smartwatch. They use a Garmin or an Apple Watch. So if you don't have a Garmin or an Apple Watch, that might be a downside. And it may be a reason why you maybe don't want to use an app like MySwimPro because you just don't have the smartwatch to be able to use it with. Frequently of use, if you're not going to use it very often, if it's not something you're going to do very much, it may not be something that you want to invest in because, like I said, it is an investment. For me, who I'm committed to swimming at least 4 times per week, then for me, it's a good investment because it helps me with my swimming. It helps give me a swim coach right on my wrist, and it kind of gives me a plan. For me, each day I get into that water, I have a plan, and I know how far I want to go and what I need to finish. And really for me, it's sort of like psychologically, it becomes that little bit extra. This is why I believe a plan is so important in fitness because with MySwimPro, at the very end when it's like, okay, I want to go 1,600 meters today, but I've only gone today I looked at my watch and I've only gone 1,450, whatever. Oh, I better get in those last ones to make sure I get in my complete meters. And so psychologically, that helps me to make sure I get in all of my meters and all the fitness that I need to get in to have the best workout that I can. So I think that anything with exercise that you can do, whether you're going to swim or whatever, I recommend MySwimPro. I've so far I've enjoyed the program. I've enjoyed their videos. I like their YouTube channel. I really feel like, but whatever exercise you decide to do, I feel like having a goal, having a purpose, and getting out there with a purpose can make all the difference in the world. And so if you can get out there with your exercise, with some type of purpose in mind, I believe it can make all the difference for your fitness. As a reminder for Reluctant Low Carb Life, we believe in 3 things, and I know I repeat this a lot, but I feel like they're just so basic but so important at the same time. It really kind of is the key to a healthy life. If you want to live a healthy life, just look at these 3 things to do, and it can help you live a healthy and an improved life. And this is not a diet. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle. And this is a balanced lifestyle approach. I've been on so many diets in my life, you can just name them all. Every diet you've had, they've had probably the pumpkin diet, the fasting diet, the gorge yourself one day diet, don't eat the next day diet, all the diets you can imagine. I've been on every extreme diet. And one thing I've learned from all this dieting is, number 1, it sure messes you up psychologically. And number 2, it messes up your relationship with food, because sort of this feast and famine mentality. But one of the things that I really love about Reluctant Low Carb Life, why I'm passionate about these 3 things, is if you do these 3 things, then it can help you to be able to live the best life you can. 1, eat fresh foods. Go out and eat fresh foods, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh meats. Eat healthy, real food, not all type processed food, not prepackaged food, fresh foods. Number 2, when you eat fresh foods, you will eat foods that help you feel full longer. So if you can eat foods that help you feel full longer or have what's called satiety, then you won't eat as much. Number 3, fitness. Find something in your life that you enjoy. Incorporate fitness as part of your life. And if you can do those 3 things, then you can live a healthy life. It's really very basic, and this is about a lifestyle. This is not about a diet. This is about a lifestyle, about changing your life. So join with us in Reluctant Low Carb Life to have this lifestyle change of fresh foods, foods that help you feel full longer, and have fitness as part of your life. Thank you so much for listening and joining with us.